Hello, this is Ryan Roberts. I'm back again with another video, something different to what I'm gonna do in the next couple of weeks. I cover things that I've got real life experiences of, or that I know a lot about. I don't talk shit, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, this video is going to be on blindness, right? Give you a little bit of my backstory, and then obviously, answer the most common questions. Um, so we all associate the cane, the white stick, with blindness. But what do we really know about blindness? What does the UK know? Right. How am I using this camera? People are going to be asking. How am I going to use this? The answer to that is speech software, what's called a screen reader. So it reads everything that's on the screen. Yeah, be it letters, text, information, and so forth, stuff like that. Right. So we've got all that in mind. And basically, I'm not an expert on blindness by any means. Everyone's their own expert, guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, what I'm trying to say is, you know, I grew up very differently from a lot of other blind people. Like, and that's the thing. If me, like, if there's a group of blind people about, they'll call themselves blind. That's fine. But if any sighted person uses the word in a negative way, they've broken the Disability Discrimination Act of 2001, and it's a bad offence. We, on the other hand, can call ourselves blind. I reclaimed the word blind for, like, different things to mean different things. So, for example, I reclaimed the word blind to mean brilliant, loyal, independent, negotiable, devil. Yeah? Taking the first letter of each word. Here's where things get a little bit complicated. Another thing that I want to point out is, if you're watching telly, we use the same words as sighted people. You're not going to say, I listen to the telly, because obviously it just sounds stupid. Another good one is when you say, I'll see you later, people will go, but you can't see. Well, you're not going to say, I'll feel you later, are you? I mean, you're not going to say that to a woman, are you, obviously, or a man. Some people might, you know what I mean? Um, it's not politically correct, is it, obviously? Now, I don't give a fuck about politically correctness. It doesn't faze me or bother me. Yeah? It's the people that want to use it and stick to those terms. But what I'm saying, we're saying the same words as sighted people. And now, you're going to hear my story and about how I find life sometimes. The good parts about it are, you get to meet, you can meet different people and stuff like that. Everything is getting towards an accessible way. Not everything, but most things. You know, um, Having a laugh over blindness, which no sighted person. If the close family and friends and stuff like that, then yeah, do you know what I mean? But it's a joke. But if you come up to me and started having a laugh on the street, there's one or two ways I'd react to that. I would either know you're joking, or if you were doing that in a negative way, I'd shrug it off, because it's not my problem. It's the people who want to be negative in life. It's their problem, not mine. And different things like that, How to treat someone with visual impairment, or any other disability for that matter. Treat them how you would want to be treated yourself. Because anyone, it can happen to anyone. I was born like this from birth, do you know what I mean? So, in respect, I've been lucky because this is what I'm going to say. I think it's more not disturbing, but I think it's more worse than someone that's had half of the life being able to see, or a bit of the life being able to see, and got used to doing things that, like, blind people, that sighted people take for granted, sorry, and then to be blind and then can't do those things, e.g. drive and follow a route and stuff like that. The only way a blind person can follow a route is if they've had mobility training for that route. Some blind people also have echolocation, such as myself. I can hear things very clearly um, around me and stuff like that. You still need the cane, obviously, because you can't see them, and your hearing's not there to guide you really, as I've used it for. A misconception, guys. Let's cover a misconception here. If you're blind, because your eyes have gone or whatever, you have a better, your hearing's more better. It's not true at all. You have to work on that. It's an instinct. It's something you have to work on. Now, I know I'm going to get a whole host of comments and blind people agreeing with me on this. It's something you work on. That is all it is. The down parts about being blind is you've got to trust so many people. That can lead to mental health conditions such as anxiety, insomnia. There are other causes as well of anxiety and insomnia, so it's not even one of the main causes, but it's a factor. You're then, divided as such, because there's no jobs for any fucker at any place in this town, and there's certainly no jobs for people who have disabilities, very few, and that has been highlighted by the Home Office. You only have to look at those numbers to know that I'm talking the truth. It's very hard for anyone to get a job, so least of all, a person. Look, I've got courses under my belt. I went to fucking residential college, for God's sake. So when I come back from residential college, that's when I became anti-authority and stuff, because I came back and it was my own fault for being so foolish. I was too optimistic. I came back thinking that I'd get a job. I came back thinking things would just fit into place. They didn't. Now, in case anyone wants to jump on the bandwagon, I'm not slagging the R&IB college off. Yeah? I've named them there. I shouldn't have done. But I'm not slagging them off. But it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm about to say something good. They give me an education. They give me courses. The R&IB college give me a chance to meet new people. And stuff like that. So I'm not slagging them. But there should have been a lot that was done back home to rehabilitate you back into society, back here. And there wasn't for me. But there you go. I'm not going to let that get me down. We all have our down days and, but things like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not depressed. Okay, I've got generalised anxiety disorder, PTSD and insomnia. I've been diagnosed with them by psychiatrists. There's no shame in that either. For those who think there is, get a life and fuck off. That's what I've got to say to you. But no, honestly, there isn't, and it takes more. I'm not going to say more of a man or more whatever, but it takes more of a person to seek help, because we all need a helping hand. at times. You know what I mean? And that's the message of this channel. It always will be the message for this channel for as long as I do this channel. You know, I might decide that I want to stop doing it next week. I might decide that I've got other things I want to say. But it's a cause that I'm, doing, and I want to help people. I'm going to make this channel a mission, not just to help people with mental health or that's struggling with crime or poverty, but to help anyone who's going through any issue. But like an issue that I know so well, like this. Do you know what I mean? Where I want to help older people, sorry, that have just lost their sight, and show them that it's not all over and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Show them that there's a new way. You're going to have to be patient, but do you know what? People get there and they say, do you know what? I've had a better quality of life because I don't take much for granted. We all take daft things for granted, having clean water and stuff like that, because we've always had it. But, being able to travel independently and do things like that, once you've lost your sight, you start to realise. Also, my eyes, I say to people, I've never really lost my sight. Okay, I've lost my sight in a like in the real term. Yes, I've lost my sight. Well, I've never had my sight, sorry, but I've never had my sight, as I say. So I don't know why I said that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this: that my mind is the biggest eye of my body. Yeah, my mind. Yeah, because I've seen life better and purer than someone who's looked at something just with the eyes. And that's the message the channel is to give out. If you see a blind person lost, don't just think that not all of them are independent, and don't be patronising. Just quietly, if you're in a car, quietly pull over and just say, excuse me there. They're not going to know who you're talking to. They will just probably think you're talking to them. But just ask them if they help. Get out the car, go to the person, give them a little tap on the shoulder and just say, do you need some help? Have they had help from people in the past? Ask how they like things doing best. Usually they'll grab the back of your arm and stuff like that. And don't be afraid to ask, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of blind people say, no, I'm okay, or yeah, I'd like a bit of help. For men more than women, it's like harder to ask for help for men, I suppose. But, if you are lost and you are blind as well, take help if you're lost. Yeah, take help and stuff like that. Well, take help in any eventuality in life if you need it. Some people might think, well, you should never have been around poverty and fucking people committing crime and stuff like that. Bollocks to those people. We live in the real world, yeah? You can't protect a blind person because at the end of the day, it's just they're going to see things anyway in any walk of life, you know. That's what I want to say. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone and everyone that comes on the channel, watches the videos, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what videos you want me to do next, whether it's blindness or anything on poverty, crime, mental health, and stuff like that. You give us a shout. I've got a couple of videos I am going to do, but I'm going to spread them out. As I say, guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, accept help, and give help. Thank you.
Pause button. Stop button.